Hello, my friends. It is wonderful to have you here. Welcome to the stream. Happy weekend to you. Tonight, we are going to be playing some Hades. We're going to be seeing some hot gods. I can tell people are excited for some hot gods. How the heck is everybody doing? I see Kay. I see RC. Arcaria was the fastest fingers in the East, though. How's everybody doing? It was a pretty good week. Had to work pretty hard at work. October is kind of a busy month. But I feel like, had a good effort, met some goals that I wanted to. So now I'm like ready to vibe, ready to chill. It's a pretty relaxed weekend ahead. You're a little tired. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure there is still some weekend tattooing to do as well. So, make sure that you're recuperating tonight. We have was slightly inspired by Hades 2 getting the Olympus update. And I was like, you know what? I really need to defeat Hades. I think I'm close. I think I need to just defeat Hades a couple more times, and then I have seen all of the story content. Just based on kind of the dialogue I'm getting from between Hades and Zag, I'm like, I think I'm close. But I was especially inspired because, we have our favorite gods. Ran into a couple new characters. No Dionysus. I've seen one new character who's also quite dreamy. That makes me pretty excited to meet some of the new characters. For RC did post in the Discord, but if you haven't seen our boy Dionysus, he's gotten a little bit of a redesign in the new game. The 3D glasses. I mean, yeah. If you haven't seen him yet, I'll show you a quick little sneak preview of once we graduate to Hades 2, what we have something to look forward to. He's got a great little hedonistic redesign. It's that's a man. I'll give it to you. I will give it to you. I don't know what you mean, Kay. What do you mean? What are you referring to? Do you know what I found out today? I don't know what you found out today. David Bowie. Hi, ladies. How's it going? Did you come in at a good time? Used a bag of potpourri as a joke. Jim Henson kept it in. There's a wrestling story quite similar to that where I believe it was Shawn Michaels played a similar joke one time. It's anyway. It's just there was just a little bit of inspiration for us to hop into to Hades again. But I'm really excited to see the Olympus update and have a little bit more seeing some of our old gods in a new way. Same to make my wife laugh, except there's no potpourri. Oh my goodness. Y'all are in weekend mode. I love it. I am absolutely here for it. Yeah, how are you guys? How was your week? Sounds like Kate has a pretty light Saturday ahead of her, so that's nice. Like, not nice because it's probably would be good to like have more appointments, but hopefully that means you get to like rest a little bit if you want. Right now, Amp, if you hear him guffaw, he's watching the Weird Al movie with Sans the Sans his wife. He just decided now is a good time, but I'm certain I can convince him to watch again. Alan and Bill the Duck, thank you so much for the lurk. We were able to give Alan and Bill the Duck a reading raid the other day on after our Storytime stream on Tuesday. Now that Twitch has the writing and reading category, we've been meeting so many new reading friends. It's been absolutely lovely. Hey Slevin, how's it going? Speaking of reading friends, happy weekend to you, Slevin. I hope it's a good. Are you all booked up on the weekend as well? Aw, RC, thank you. Thank you so much, RC, for gifting a sub to Alan and Bill the Duck. Very much appreciated. When we were able to stop by, we got to see Bill the Duck reading, very chill vibes. But next time Alan is reading, I'll try to drop in so I can get both halves of the whole. Yes, the wrestler, when we have the wrestler emote, like that's an aggressive snooze hug. Thank you, RC. That's very sweet of you. So yeah, we're going to be trying our hand at Hades tonight. I haven't played in a minute, so, our expectations are low, but we're going to try our best. I usually find like I can get my groove back after a little bit, So we'll see. Usually I can get a couple runs done in a stream. Yeah, it's very grateful. It was a little bit of a short week for us here in Canada. It was our Canadian Thanksgiving on Monday. But it still kind of felt like, Canadians, can you back me up? It still felt like a full week. Like, I feel like I worked 5 days in 4. But I'm all right with it. Did want to get the radar that next Friday is a special day. We're going to be having a birthday stream for yours truly. I think we're just going to be goofy. Maybe we'll do some Oregon Trail runs and stuff like that. Just feeling celebratory for the old snooze birthday. Yeah, it really snuck up on me.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Thank you so much, RC, for a little bit of the bubbly. That number relates to nothing at all, and won't be changing anytime soon. So get it in before it's more expensive. It's true. It do be like that sometimes, Slevin says. Long, short week. All right. So everyone's kind of with me. There was, it was a little bit of a long one. Well, I'm glad we can like blow up some steam this week. We can blow up some steam next week for birthdays. That sounds absolutely lovely. It works out well that like, it's pretty close to weekend. We can make sure that we're having, our little celebration together. Well, I'll probably pick up some like tempos or something like that for, having a couple of wobbly pops on stream and stuff like that. I considered mixing myself a cocktail tonight, and I was like, you haven't played Hades in a while. Might be bad. Or maybe it'll relax me, and then I'll be like ready to go. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe partway through I'll be like, maybe I want to make a gin and tonic or something. We'll see. I do the long build stream sometimes to give people a chance to accumulate more channel points. That's a great idea. I stream a few times a week. It's usually for like an hour at a time. Oh, okay. So the, like more frequent but shorter. Definitely nothing wrong with that. I do like those sort of like longer, chill, like co-working streams. It's nice to just be able to like know that you're doing stuff together. So I think that's a really great idea. Very fun. Okay, you join me? Well, I will see how it goes. Some of you may, I think, especially those who are on desktop, may have it the pop-up. So Twitch does have a promo going on for people can get promo codes for Discord Nitro if you're a Discord user. And I believe like there's T's and C's that apply, as they say across the pond. Terms and conditions apply. And I believe it's if you've never subscribed to Nitro before, you can get like a code off for your first Nitro. I have to like read the fine print a little bit more, but yeah, feel free to check it out and take advantage. For this playing PCG, there's a Stunky in chat. You guys feel free to poke a catch. I'm very, very sad that a Giraffe rig spawned just as I was in my like loading screen, and that's a Pokemon I really like. Couldn't catch it. Very sad. Oh, hello, Jiro. How are you doing? Happy weekend to you. Anytime we kind of get into the vibes of like Hades, it gets me in the mood for a lot of there's so many like wonderful retellings of Greek stories. So I know that like this weekend I'm probably going to be like listening to like Hades Town soundtrack or the Epic musical. Got to give a shout out for the Epic musical because I feel like it's a lot of people haven't heard of it yet. Kay was the one who got me into this one. But it is sorry. Rocky is here. Hello, Rocky. We and I had such a good play session earlier. He just like got really hyper, but was in like a really good mood. So we were like just running around with his like kicker toy and stuff. But the Epic musical has been released in short EPs, and it's slowly telling the Odyssey through different all the different little sagas. No, Rocky, you can't go that way. Jero, thank you so much for the Poke gift. RC getting an empty disc and Kay getting a friend ball. Congratulations. And yeah, definitely recommend. It doesn't have a stage show at this time. It's just being released on platforms like Spotify and Bandcamp and stuff like that. But Highly recommend checking out the epic musical if you're sort of into mythology and tales like that. It's really well done. And, if it ever gets a stage adaptation, I would love to go see it. But I need to double check how to spell the guy's name. Epic musical. Okay. And the name is George Rivera Herons. So, we are looking at epic, are we? Yes. Yeah, we're chatting, about like adaptations of like Greek mythology and stuff like that. I've noticed like every time I walk through the bookstore and stuff like that, I feel like there's a lot of adaptations of Greek myths right now. We see like Ariadne and Atalanta and, I rave about like the Song of Achilles and what a beautiful book that was. And, if it's kind of a vibe that you like, and if you like musical theater at all, I definitely recommend the epic musical. I'm not sure. Oh, it really is so soon. I was just going to be like, when does the next one come out? But apparently very soon. Do we know the theme of the next saga? Vengeance. Okay. Exciting. But it really, really cool if you like motifs and stuff like that. There's a really strong musicality that shows like, even if, we can't physically see a god, like we can sort of hear their leitmotif and know that they're there and their presence is around. Very cool. Odysseus trying to get home post Calypso, running into Poseidon and Charybdis. Interesting. Okay. Well, we might be running into Poseidon tonight in Hades as well. So before we jump on in back into the underworld, we're going to get a Stream Raiders battle going. Why don't we? I don't know. This one, non-Euclidean streets. Perfect. Ithaca is the last one. Okay. Man, we're almost there. So it could, in theory, be done like by the end of the year then. So feel free to hop on in and join me, you guys. Releasing about once a month, so yeah, you can literally get in, like, not quite on the ground floor for Epic Musical, but before the story's even finished. Rocky, my sweet dear kitty cat. There's nothing over there. There's nothing over there for you. Here. Why don't you lay down here? There's pets here. So he just in the last like week, Rocky has really been taking to his like button training. He's been slowly like he just kicked up a bunch of cat hair. I can see it. But he's been really picking up his buttons. But obviously pets is the favorite one right now. And we're slowly kind of working on the like we can't just spam a button all day, which is something that we've kind of been told like as he sort of starts to realize like, oh, this is like communication, you know, he's gonna like keep going. And so, you know, we've been working a little bit on the like all done and stuff like that. But today, while I was cooking supper, he went to go press his button, and for some reason the button had reset, so it just like made basically like a weird like car alarm sound, and he just turned to us and was like, what is wrong? It doesn't say pets, which is, you know, the word that leads to me receiving pets. So I had to re-record it for him once I figured out how it got reset. But I think he was like slightly, he hasn't gone back to it. I think he was slightly traumatized by it, the like weird like car alarm sound that it made. That's okay. We'll practice with it on the weekend, and we'll see how he does. You have a huge fan art project in mind, but with what time? Ugh. I know. Kay has paintings to do. All right. Why don't we get Hades fired up here? I'm gonna turn it down because the like loading screen on Hades is so loud. I'm gonna try to save all your ears here. Haha! I did it. I think I successfully saved the ears. The music in this game is god tier. I like it. Okay. When I was like getting my window capture set up earlier, I was like, Bo, I don't wanna. But I do have a good Titan's blood on the bow right now, which helps. Oh, hang on. This cat just got himself in a place. He's gonna knock a bunch of stuff down. 1 second. He was slightly hyper. Like I said, we were playing like crazy earlier, so he probably still has a little bit of like zoomies in there. You love the bow. I am bad with it. But I think fists are the worst for me. It just needs such close range that I struggle. Dionysus.